There we go. Sweet. Hi everybody. My name is Sean Bouchard. Welcome to Play by Play. I am getting over a cold, but my voice is mostly my own, and I am suffering only the occasional hacking cough. So, perfect time for a live stream, I guess. As you can see, I'm still not at 100%. I've also kind of worn myself out this week. So tonight might be a little bit of a shorter night. We're just going to play it by ear. We're going to see how it goes. I've also got this throat lozenge that is 100% exactly the kind of thing that you are not supposed to do when you are, talking to a camera. So it's good. It's all super good. 2 weeks ago, we started playing The Guest, which I don't know that it really registered for me the first time that we booted this up. It bills itself as a first-person exploration game, which is an interesting title. It's an interesting title for a couple of reasons. I mean, subtitle. It's an interesting tagline. Partially because it's so generic. I should have music. Wait, sorry. There's this game has some rain. That's right. It's doing rain. It's it doesn't actually say that much about the game. Which has a very specific aesthetic. It's this kind of like PG-13 horror. This kind of like spooky haunted hotel room, kind of period mystery, kind of there's something kind of paranormal, but also kind of like maybe mental health. It's like a weird, but like very specific, very full of color and character. First-person exploration game, describes now a ton of things. I'm curious. I'm going to look this up because I don't know this off the top of my head. When The Guest came out, I am thinking of it as a fairly recent game, like within the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years at least, if not more recent than that. The Guest game, no, that's Seventh Guest. That's the wrong show. This isn't going to tell me. This is just their webpage. The Guest is a gloomy adventure full of enigmas where the exploration of your surroundings comes to prominence. Puzzles, secrets, and riddles will help you discover who has locked you in this somber hotel room, and most importantly, why. I don't see a date on here, though. 2015. So sometime in 2015. Last couple of years. I mean, it just strikes me that... I've been thinking a lot about marketing, okay? 2 of the classes that I'm teaching this semester, one of them is a finishing and polishing class that's about taking games and figuring out how to talk about them, how to present them, how to package them, and potentially how to sell them. The other one is the sort of capstone class, at least for the undergraduates at USC, in USC Games, that's about like making a major project, a group project, and then presenting it. We have like a big press day at the end of the semester. So I've been thinking a lot about like taglines and marketing and angles, and I really like the like title screen here. I think you get some stuff across. First-person exploration game, like there are other games that are better described as that. Like that describes some other games better than it does this one. You know, Gone Home is a first-person exploration game. That like doesn't have puzzles. This is a puzzle game. This is like, bottom line. This is an escape room game. And I know that that's sort of a weird space because escape rooms in games have been around a lot longer than escape rooms. But I feel like that's what this game ought to be selling. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, continue our adventure. I don't remember exactly where we left off. I remember we were trapped in a hotel room. Not so much because the door was locked as like I don't think there was a door. The door that I thought was going to take us out of the hotel room ended up being like a door into another part of the room. It was actually a door into the bathroom. Oh shit, I do remember this. And then there was a dream sequence that was like explicitly a dream sequence. There have been several other sequences that are kind of dream-like. So it continues to be unclear exactly what's going on. Potentially something medical, and potentially something spooky. I mean, definitely something spooky, but not necessarily paranormal. This thing was like a movie projector. It told me a movie. The last thing that I did was I like solved this weird model and revealed this. And it seems like this seems obvious because I've been seeing throughout the earlier, just sort of previous part of the game, the phrase "we science" all over the place. So that seems straightforward, right? Science, we science. But SCIENCE, this is one too many characters. So I don't know what this is. I'm also... I mean, Jesus Christ, this is the kind of game that you just cannot step away from for 2 weeks. Alright, I'm going to look at my inventory. Because as I recall, we have an extensive inventory. I don't remember really anything that was in here. But I'm going to look for something that might connect me with the letters W-E and B. 8 letters long. How do I... Got it. Right. I'm remembering the inventory for this. Or the interface for this. I don't see anything on here. This is a document. Opening the trapdoor in order to use the film projector. Once you're done with the inspection, put the film in the container outside the overnight area. Right. This is sort of how we did that film, more or less, I think. I've got some shampoo for some reason. That's like generic brand shampoo. I've got this empty lighter. I've got a Bible. I can't can't interact with the Bible in a meaningful way, I don't think. I can use it, but I think that just means like take it out. Plate, body gel, phone book, alcohol, another document. Right, this was about that power supply puzzle. Cigarette box, cigarettes, hanger, band-aids, magazine, Science Odyssey, BEN. I don't know, like there's some letters there. Soap, band-aid, silver tray, statue, second magazine, EFA. And then a notepad, right, which was the code for a puzzle like way the fuck long ago. So, don't know. I mean, this one's rough. Oh, I do this with keys, I see. Like, alright, I'm gonna go back, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I guess I'm gonna explore the space a little bit more. I mean, this is like super rough. This is like a real tough time. Because I think I was like pretty stuck as I exited last time. And now I don't even have any of that immediate context. Which, you know, I don't know, maybe that's good, right? Like last time I thought that I had done everything that I needed to do. So this time maybe there's like, I'll see something that I didn't see before. Like over here, for example, there's all of this stuff. What is all of this stuff? No idea. Apparently nothing. Oh, hey, check this out. This doesn't look like a hotel room. No, I did see this. Anything else I can do here? No, not obviously. Yeah, so Eve notes that there was a moment early on in this game where we had a pair of pliers. And we used the pliers. What is that signature? I don't know what that is. We used the pliers, and when we used the pliers, they mysteriously disappeared. Yeah, right. Did I do all the puzzles in here? I don't think I've done this thing yet, because I still don't know what those symbols are. So we solved a puzzle involving the pliers disappeared, but since then, that doesn't seem to happen anymore. Like, it was a really weird moment at the time, because I wanted to continue using the pliers, which is probably exactly why they disappeared, right? Because there was to prevent you from continuing to use them. But now I'm just accumulating junk, stuff that it's very hard to sort through the entire inventory, because there's kind of so much stuff in it. I can't look at any of these papers. Eugene Leonov. Okay, right, is my name. That's who I am. Can I open this thing? Not obviously. I don't have a screwdriver or anything like that. Okay, Eve is suggesting that maybe there were symbols on the projector that I'm not remembering, which is entirely possible. Let's watch this movie again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Orientation, oversight department. That's my bed. That is a puzzle that I already solved. That's just like a... Oh, there are some symbols. Oh. Oh, right. I wrote this down, didn't I? Hold on. I'm going to look, see if where I wrote that. Yeah. I wrote that down right here. H equals left dot, and then a bunch of triangles and things. I think these are totally different symbols, but let's go look. Let's go actually look. Every time that thing turns back on. Okay, so there are... Up here, there are some, like, angle pieces and dots, but no diamonds. And these all have curves. None of the projector images had curves. And none of these actually match. Like, there's not... Like, some of these are sort of similar, but none of them actually match the symbols on the projector. So back to the drawing board, right? Like, that doesn't help me. Okay, I've looked at all of these things. Been all these places. Turn all the lights on. I've looked in those drawers. Like, I want to look under the bed, but I can't. I am open to suggestions. Could you do something with the headboard? Oh. Oh no, I think that's a lighting artifact. Right? Like, when I go like this, it looks like there's a highlight on this painting thing. But it's actually just a lighting artifact. I can't click on it. I called every number that I could think of already. Little robot faces inside the door with the power switch. Is that this one? I can't, like, duck down and get a closer look at any of this. And now I can't actually even click in here because that puzzle must be done. Yeah, I mean, yes, I solved that puzzle. Do the lights keep turning themselves off? Is that what's happening? What's in here? Nothing. There's nothing in here. And turn the TV on. None of this looks especially relevant. I'm trying to think of other things that WE might stand for. Or be related to. Yeah, so, I mean, one of the things that's sort of worth talking about, I'd love to, like, make some progress at this, but one of the things that's worth talking about is that there's kind of a lack of clarity around what we are supposed to be doing, how this game is going to progress, or you know, what the fuck is going on. It relies pretty heavily on the sort of basic trope of oh, that's broken. Of the, like, the escape the room game, right? So because of the form that it takes, some of the sort of, you know, very basic choices that it makes, it suggests to me that this is a game in which I need to solve puzzles in order to eventually unlock and escape the room. Just as like a basic form. The game doesn't actually really enforce that idea. It doesn't like really motivate that. It presents as a mystery just this room with no explanation, and it's a room that is growing in complexity. So it starts off like, no, I can't open the door. There we go. It starts off as sort of like just this simple room. This was a bookcase. It's got a door, which, you know, the assumption would be that is the exit door. And so, you know, my first move is to try to open this door. When I eventually open it, I discover that no, this is not an exit. It's just another part of the room. And then I discover this sort of whole other suite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, interesting. So, if H, sorry, that's the gist of it. That's basically where we are. At some point, I was told that I'm crazy and I have to take some sort of psychotropic medicine. And at some point, I had a weird, extremely vivid dream. And at one point, I made a phone call, apparently out of the room, to somebody who seemed to know what was going on, and responded as though this were like sort of all expected or part of a plan. So I still don't know what's going on. I still don't know who my character is. I still don't know what my motivation is, except that I'm trying to escape this space. And as I try to escape the space, it becomes more complex. I don't know if we're going to find more rooms beyond this, but we do have 2 doors, and so presumably we'll open both of them before the game is over. Okay, so this is what I'm doing now. I still don't understand it, but here are 8 characters that it would seem correspond to letters in a way that H corresponds to this symbol. So if we can figure out how or why H corresponds to this symbol, then we can translate all 8 of these characters into letters and put them into this safe thing. If H is 2 angles with a dot, could the one underneath that's 1 angle with a dot be a T? Because it's kind of like visually similar. Like an H is 2 lines parallel and then sort of a horizontal line, which would suggest that like this one down here, this 4th character, could that be like an L? Maybe it's just the one part of an H. Could this one be a T, perhaps? I'm not sure how to generalize that across some of these other shapes. Yeah, this game is a sort of a puzzle game, like a narrative-y sort of a puzzle game. It bills itself as a first-person exploration game, I think, to emphasize the fact that there's no shooting, but it is very puzzly. Yeah, riddles maybe, obscure clues and riddles rather than traditional puzzles. Ovaltine. Thank you, Zyvo. That's a good that's good. I can look at those magazines again. I think there's a total of 6 letters circled on magazines, at least that I have found. And there's not really anything on here that suggests to me a connection to like those symbols. I don't know if I should look for... I mean, one of the things that's sort of frustrating about this kind of game, which can also be frustrating in actual escape rooms, is it's not clear if I am meant to have all of the pieces that I need to solve this puzzle, or if I'm missing some sort of an important piece. Because, you know, it's not obvious to me what the solution is if I have all of the pieces. But it's also not clear, like, where I might be missing a piece. H is the, what, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. Can't do anything with that. The codex in the projector. Yeah, the round image before this was a rotating codex that you would need to align H. Oh! Interesting. Alright, I'm going to try this one thing, which I don't think this is quite the solution, because I got to tell you, that codex, that round codex that you're talking about, let's look at it again. But the round codex that we're talking about appears very briefly. Oh, also I can't get back to it. So it's definitely not that. Okay, it's definitely not that. What's the glowy thing on the cabinets? This is, that is a puzzle that we solved. That was one of the earlier puzzles that we solved that involved sort of finding 3 round things and putting them into the proper holes. Oh, what's this? Turn them off and look for me. I don't remember this. Oh, but I do kind of... Oh, yeah, I do remember this. This was, it doesn't... I think it didn't show up again. But there was something at one point where if I turned off this light, or perhaps it was all the lights? Was it all the lights? Let's turn off all the lights. Just retracing my steps. Yeah, here. This thing sort of appeared. Red, blue, yellow. Although I don't know where the second half of it was then. Yeah, I'm not sure what this half is. Did we not solve this? This is the puzzle you have to be doing right now. Okay, alright, great. Yeah, so generally don't backseat game, but I am, because this is 2 weeks since the last time I played, and I actually don't remember like all of the puzzles that we've already solved. Totally fair game to give me some hints to get started at least. Because this is not really part of the intended experience. We can talk about what it means when your game is unfriendly to people who put it down and pick it back up again. But that's a problem that's a bigger problem, and that's something that's that you sort of have to pick your battles on. A game of this size, of this type, like, it doesn't shock me that this game really only works if you sit down and play it more or less straight through. Alright, so I've got half of this. Turn them off and look for me. I've got half of this. The other half I am just, like, not sure about. I'm going with this one more time. See, that's the right half is red, blue, yellow. Is there a second half to this thing that exists anywhere obvious? That's 3. So if I turn off all the lights in here... I don't know if I've ever done this before. Oh, hey, look at that! Blue, blue, red. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Interesting. So blue, blue, red. Great. Thank you, Eve. I appreciate that. Blue, blue, red. Oh, damn. Here we go. How do I can't, I don't have a mouse. Okay, alright. So we spin this to the letter C, D, E, F, G, H. H is left, left. That's right, isn't it? H is left, left dot. So we should be good. So then the phrase that I have written down here is sort of like big diamondy thing. D, Y, D, Y, maybe an S, D, Y, S, T, D, Y, S, T, O, disto, P, I, A, dystopia. That's sort of weird. Alright. Let's go, let's try D, Y, S, T, O, oops, O P I A. How's that? It's open now. We got it. There's an I for some reason. Irene Seydoux found dead in Belgrade. Shit, what was this story? I remember a mystery story about Irene Seydoux. She disappeared from a conference. She was a speaker at some conference, and she vanished. Nobody knew where she was. She just didn't show up for a couple of weeks, and then she's found dead in Belgrade. 38-year-old French psychologist and author of the new book Mankind Analysis was found dead last night in the Belgrade fortress. Miss Seydoux had been missing since her mysterious absence from her presentation at the ESPA Congress last month. Serbian police discovered her body lying near the bushes of the citadel. The cause of her death and whether this may have been a homicide are not yet known. And a crank. What was there that I needed to crank? It's a handle. What am I... Listen, you guys know me well enough at this point to know that pretty much everything that I pronounce is pronounced wrong. Like, don't hold that against me. I gotta handle something. What needs handling? Like a music box. Wait, wasn't there a music box? Was there a music box? I feel like there was a music box over here. This thing. This sort of fits the same, that handle aesthetic. Can I use handle with this thing? Hey, shit, yes. Should I manually open it? I feel like it's gonna... Is it not gonna do something? No. Power is machinery, nature is ignorance. We science, power is machinery, nature is ignorance. Oh shit, is this a musical puzzle? Alright, this is where we are going to just lose the game. But where do I do something with this? Yeah, I mean, I have no ear for music, so... There's a record player, but where is there somewhere that we can actually, like, make sounds? Do I need to, like... Okay, but what if it's... Okay, how many notes are there? How many notes are there? Six notes. Alright, so I'm looking for something that could take 6 inputs that could conceivably be notes. What is there? Where is there a... Where is there a lock that I haven't found a key for yet? There's one. I know there's this one over here. But I have no idea how this could relate in any way. What else? What else? Okay, so here's, again, you guys can backseat game. Like, is there something that I'm forgetting about that would play these kinds of notes? If the game is well designed, it should be within earshot of the music box. However, like, I don't know if you guys can hear. I can faintly hear the music box from literally everywhere. Like in the bathroom, I could hear the music box. Like, not well, but it's within earshot. I'm just scanning this room now. I'm just looking for shit. 2 weeks missing. This, I feel like this should be a hint, right? Power is machinery, nature is ignorance. Something about power and nature or machinery. Or that weird W-E. Come on, game. Help me out here. The interactable is near the music box. I'm gonna look at all these shelves. I'm gonna look at the music box. I'm gonna go back to the safe. There's like a weird eye on the safe. Oh, this turned green. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? No, you have got to be kidding me. No. Jesus Christ, no. No, I'm not even going to do it. Look, it says attempts 3. I get 3 attempts. Oh, I have to hit enter. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, so there's a nice constraint on this. Where I can't hit the same note more than once. So... actually, if I can figure out... just like I don't have to worry about they're all distinct notes. They have to all be distinct notes. So I just gotta get them like in order. So that's the high one. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write this down. We're gonna do some process of elimination. You folks with good ears with pitch, like, fuck off. Okay, so the high one is fourth. Right? That's the same sound. The low one is second. We're just going to do this kind of trial by error. Not that one. Not that one. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. All right. So one. I think it's that. I think that's three. I think that's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's, I think it is. Fuck. Is that it? Is it? Maybe. Okay, what if I try reversing this? Fuck. That's not the same? I'm getting the hint, examine the third note. Oh, okay. Wait. This is actually 5. Okay. Alright, so if that's 5... then one of the middle two is 3. Wait, I'm gonna redraw this. 1, 2. Something is 3, 4, 5, and something is 6. Okay, that sounds right. That sounds right. 3, 6. Whoops. No, that was wrong. That fourth one sounds weird. Or the fifth one. No, that's right. Alright, I'm gonna try it. It's the best I can do. Thank you, chat. Thank you for helping me out on that. You know that is not my strength. Alright, what is in this room now? It's like an office. It's like a... Oh, shit. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oversight facility entrance. Authorized personnel only. Important. Be sure to remember the exact time of something. Doesn't work anymore. Be sure to remember the exact time of what? Fuck. Okay. Oakwood. GWBW. There's QTER. There's no R. There's a delete key, though. That is good. Typewriter with a delete key is definitely good. I should light this lamp. Don't I have some matches? I have an empty lighter. Combine the empty lighter with the alcohol. Come the fuck on! No, do it! Okay, empty lighter. Yeah, I can't. Alright, okay. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna figure this out. To Oversight Center A. I mean, I can't save the game. Oh, yeah, I can. I mean, okay, well, I can save the game, but I only get a save, right? Like, I can't, Irina's not dead, despite the last news article that I got that said she definitely was dead. No, 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 look at there. Look at this thing. Oh! It's lighter fluid. So, combine empty lighter with lighter fluid. Use filled lighter with lamp. Be sure to remember the exact time of your login. Don't know why. I don't actually even know what that means. What is a login in this context? Oh shit! Look, it's a globe. I can find the position. Oh, did I make it over where the game was developed? So if I get a city name, I get 2 numbers associated with that city. So that's cool. That's an interesting. Oh, here we go. Here's another 4 letters on a magazine. The magazines are dated, so I'm gonna keep this. Let's actually write this out. I need another notepad or something. All right, let's do the magazines. I don't know what they're for yet, but this is October of 86, and it is CTOR. CTOR. All right, good. Magazine, July of 86, and it is EFA. And then the last one is February, also of 86, BEN. Benefactor. Benefactor. Benefactor is something that I could type into this typewriter if I had an R key. I'm going to keep those. Good morning, fellow colleagues. I am usually a man of few words, so I will try to express my gratitude as concisely as possible. I am pleased to be present at this Congress, and I want to thank all of my colleagues who have made it possible for me to be here today. It means a lot to be chosen to chair this Congress. It's truly an honor. I've suffered much to be here and become who I am today. It is not only science that brought me here. My past experiences shaped me as a doctor and as a person. Life experiences are everything. In the end, they are us. My experiences tell me that science and society share a strong bond, unbreakable. We, as humanists, have a duty to use science and technology for the betterment of the human condition. They should be instruments to achieve social purpose, not instruments to confuse us. Science must serve social practice, cultural development, and they must do the same for science. This is my speech. Okay? Excellent. It's 8 o'clock. Let me take a very brief micro sort of break. Let's go to this thing. Okay. And let's go back to the game. Fantastic. Here we go. We are on a roll. We just discovered a whole bunch of new stuff. We don't know what any of it means. There's a piece of paper down here, but I can't... Oh, there's a bunch of pieces of paper. Okay. That's fine. All that's fine. I desperately want an R key so that I can type in benefactor. So let's go look at this thing. Oh, hey, check this shit out. Now, these are indeed symbols that I've seen before. All right, can I open this? Okay, that is fucking terrifying. I am not going in there yet. I should light this lamp. I can do that. I can do that. There, look, lit up, all lit up. Here's a clock of some kind. And a painting of the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. There's not the letter R off of a typewriter. At least that I can see. And I think that this thing I just picked up is a lock rather than a key. But who the fuck knows? Let's take it over to the place that it maybe is related to. And look at this. And this is a cryptex. Alright, and the cryptex... I'm going to do two things. At first, I'm gonna write it down. No, actually, this is too confusing. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Perfect. And now let's. I mean, I guess use it. That doesn't seem anything like. Okay, so this... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. That symbol and that symbol. No, stop using it. Like that, I guess. And then this symbol and this symbol are like that. And then this symbol and this symbol. All I'm doing is like the ones that are matched on this cryptex, I am doing something with. Alright, so like I can't do that. It's maybe I'm trying to do this the opposite way. I'm gonna try that next. So I can do something here. And then this symbol and this symbol? Like this is showing me sort of several places. So, alright, here's what I want to try to do. Can I make it so that... this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at, like, the pairings... Wow, you can't really see that. But above and below, pairings of symbols. So, like, this right here. Let's see if I can keep this lit up and make everything else dark. I'm gonna write this all fucking down. Alright, so it's a 5x5 grid. 5 by 5 grid. And this is one that I want. Ear and delta thing is one that I want. That one. I'm gonna put little stars in them. Backwards ear and like hangman dude is the one that I want. That's 2, 4 is one that I want. 3, 3, 1 is one that I want. And 3, 4 is one that I want. And then 5, 3 is one that I want. So can I make everything else dark using what I know about these stupid things? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, for example, if I made this one into a cross, right? Like that doesn't fuck me over at all. And if I made this one into a square, like that, that works pretty well. Because in this one I want to be good. What if I make this into a... No, that fucks me. Okay, alright. Interesting. This is interesting. So I want these two. Like if I make this one to a... Yeah. Okay, so that's good. That does me good. What about if I make this into an X? Does it go all the way up? Oh, that's fine. It goes up to there. Right. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Okay, this is what I want it to look like. I also want these 3 gone. Like I could do a cross here, maybe. Like that is pretty good. But then I need to get rid of this, which I can make this a square. Make that a square, like that. Okay. So now the bottom 2 rows look exactly the way that I want them to, and I want all of these gone like that, So now this row looks right, and this row looks right. This row looks right except for this one, which I can make into an X. Make this an X. Fuck yes! I am the king of goddamn mystery room hotel puzzles. I got my R key. That is all that I wanted. Did you guys follow that, like, at all? I don't know how that translated. But I am a goddamn puzzle master. That's what I want you to know. That's the only salient fact. Let's just type it. Let's type a fucking R in this keyboard. R, use it right there, type it. And we're goddamn done with that. I, arrow. What the fuck? Oh, shit, look at that. That's what I arrow means. It means look that way. Alright, state, power, hierarchy, machinery. State, power, hierarchy, machinery. State, power, hierarchy, machinery. I'm seeing a pattern. State, power, hierarchy, machinery. We, science. Right, I'm pretty sure it says science at the bottom there. It's hard to see, but it says science. And then here it says Exodus, arrival, west, south, east, stuff, 3, 4, 10. Like lots of numbers. Presumably I can move these around. Z and X is switch. A and D is move. Fast and slow. I can also WS to switch. Eat, enter. That was wrong. Okay. Great. So this is going to be probably something to do with the globe. Oh shit. What if we is actually W/E like west and east? Okay, what was the power machinery thing? Power is machinery, nature is ignorance. Power is machinery, nature is ignorance. Oh, not obvious. West. Listen, west and east is actually like that's good. Oh, I do. So north and west are gray, and east and south are gold. That's kind of cool. Okay, but what am I... So Exodus and arrival. So, is this based on the letters? Like, should I be... Shit, the Pacific Ocean is real big, guys. It's like real big. Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at some of the letters. State, power, hierarchy, machinery. I don't know what any of that means. Arrival to Boston. I mean, Boston is maybe one of them. Boston. Oh, right. The tickets should have... Shit, where were my tickets? They were over here, maybe? Oh, right. Volgograd. Sydney. New York. Boston. What does that mean? Belgrade was a city. Boston, Belgrade, Volgograd. Oh, SVO. That's not Sydney. SVO. What's SVO? Okay, so there's like ticket information for me that includes Boston and Volgograd and New York and some other city that I don't know. And then there's information about Irene around here somewhere. Lyon, Belgrade. So Lyon to Belgrade. Let's look at that. I mean, what are the cities that are actually on the globe is a question. Lyon is not on here. And neither is Belgrade, unless I don't have any idea where that is. Reykjavik is on here. Boston is on here. New York is not. Beijing. Volgograd. All right, let's do that then. So Volgograd. Vol is 5 degrees north, 8 degrees east. And Boston is 4 degrees north and 12 west. Let's see what that does. Okay. Exodus, so this would be Volgograd, presumably, is 5 north. Five north, 8 east. Okay, like that. Locked in. Okay, and then arrival. 4 north, 12 west. 4 north, 12 west. There we go. That's a thing. Science. We science.
Congratulations.
Oh, shit.
You have successfully
What?
passed the test. Now, you belong to the state.
Wait, what?
You are one of us.
I'm one of
You
who?
leave the room whenever you're ready. Further on, you will find your task as a son of the new era. Follow the path shown above you. Head towards the exit. Let us be thankful to the benefactor.
What the fuck?
Congratulations. You have successfully passed the test. Now, you belong to the state.
I mean, should I follow these things? Like, I don't ever go through the scary door? I belong to the state. These are not mine. I shouldn't take them. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? Subject tracking. Selected date for 5:03. Process. Woke up at 4:23 a.m. Correctly opened the toolbox and found the knob. Opened the bathroom door. First pills break down. Correctly consumed his dose. Found the lever and turned it on. Got into living room. Correctly activated power supply lights on. Correctly completed turning keys. Incident. Activated the film. What? So somebody's like observing me. Incident 1. Subject found an oversight classified document in which a telephone code was mentioned. He called the emergency status and was enabled, and he was provided with new pills. Consumed the pills and suffered an aridum. He fainted. After a few minutes, the subject woke up and took the dihedron. Looks like he didn't see it before. Everything is back to normal. So the dream that I had was just a dream that I had when I fainted, unrelated to the bizarre test that I was undergoing. Room supervisor 1313's current workstation is the oversight facility 297. Please get the room ready for the subject before his awakening on the selected date. Orientation film. Stay at your oversight facility while the subject makes progress. Write down all his actions. You will have an incident section just in case anything out of the ordinary occurs. When you have everything under control, write a false press note about the disappearance of the subject in order to erase his data from the records. Once you're done, collect your papers and leave them in the container outside the oversight area A. So this is like a recruitment facility for like the CIA or something. But here's a key card. I don't know. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be able to do there. Can I turn this thing on? Access. Yeah, no, I do have I've got it. I have it right here. Use it. Ah, yes, I see. Now that's on. Enter your password. It's a 3-digit password. Okay. So, I feel like this is a a good ending, bad ending scenario where I could follow the instructions I was given and successfully exit the room, presumably. Yeah, that's better. And become like an agent of the state somehow. 503. Um, 313. 313. How about 313? Okay, what was the other one? 503. But like if I solve this, then maybe I'll like actually escape. I don't know. It's super unclear to me still what is going on. I appreciate very much this like at least nod at an explanation of like some of the weird shit that happened to me. That's kind of like a it's kind of like a True Detective thing, right? Where there are suggestions throughout the course of the story that something supernatural, paranormal is happening, and then but at the end they sort of dial back on that, right? They say like it was a little bit of a red herring, a little bit of a ruse. Actually, there's an explanation, which is basically that it was a dream. That the weird shit that you saw didn't really happen, and the explanation for what really happened is not that weird, or not as weird. Right, so I could like leave. But what's the password? What? Dude, you guys, if you have not seen season 1 of True Detective, that's fine. Watch it. It's good. It's cool. But you don't get to claim spoilers anymore. That was like years ago. What is the 3-digit password? What was the lab material that I found that gave me the phone number that I dialed to get the projector? I don't think I saw these before. 038121953. I don't know, guys. It's trying pretty hard to get me to follow the arrows to the end of the game. I am sorely tempted to do so. I really kind of thought it would be 313. I could do 297 or 028. I'm going to try 297. 297. Or 028. Yeah, I don't know. So these are somebody else's pills. 313. I mean, I definitely tried 313, right? That was the first thing that I did. Login. Wait, what was the login? What was the login thing? Oh. Remember the exact time of your login. That is pretty fucking ridiculous. 423? No. 423? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. It doesn't actually, like, give me anything, though. I mean, it gave me a Steam achievement. And it turned these on. Makes it very clear that things were I was being observed and recorded. Okay, so I've been successfully, I guess, recruited for some kind of a mysterious thing. That is a fucking weird process. Okay, personal room. Completed. Work hard. Amidol dose ready. Please consume your dose. Alright, let me... What is this thing?
Recordings of subject E503. If you are listening to this, it is because you have completed the indoctrination phase.
Indoctrination
Now,
phase.
you are one of us. From this moment, you will be recognized by the state as subject E503. Given your profile and after successfully completing the expectations, your function as a son of the new era will be to lead the laboratory and to complete all the tasks that the benefactor delegates upon your new ID. You will be supplied with pills every 8 hours. They will revoke your eating, social, and lucrative needs in such way that your productivity will not be affected. Work hard, increase production.
Wait, what? There's a confession booth?
Let us be thankful to benefactor. Blessings of the state, blessings of the masses. Work hard, increase production. Work hard, increase production. By the masses, for the masses. Let us be thankful to the benefactor.
I mean, there's... That at least sort of suggests that at some level that this is voluntary. I mean, again, I am, as always, disturbed by the fact that, like, I don't know who I am, or what I want, or what I'm doing here. So I was just promoted to chief scientist and given some drugs. I have 8 hours until my next dose. So now I'm gonna live in this little room and be the lead scientist for something in exchange for regular doses of pills that I guess I want or need. I mean, it's an underwhelming end, but I don't know that, like, the game set us up for anything different. Like, it is an interesting premise of, you know, this is an escape room that is really a test, but it's not really a test that you can fail. I mean, so part of what's weird about it is the relationship between this premise, in which the character, the protagonist character, has this sort of unknown situation, unknown background, unknown identity, unknown motivation, that just, like, a lot of that character's context is unknown. And as a player, my understanding of how this kind of game works, where there's not like I can't screw this. There's not a choice. There's actually not, like, it's not really performative. It's not really, there's not really decision making in it. It's performative enough that, like, I'm solving puzzles. I enjoy solving puzzles. I enjoy making progress in the game. I feel like I'm doing well. But when we get to the end and it says, like, okay, so recontextualizing, let's tell you about the situation. Actually, this was part of not an experiment, but like a test. You were being tested for a specific role or position, for your fitness was being tested. As a player, first of all, it feels sort of cheated that I didn't know that. And secondly, it feels weird that, like, it doesn't feel like a test, right? It doesn't feel like my fitness was tested. Because I kind of just, like, bumbled around until I got it right. Like, and that's the only thing that I could have done. At no point could I really feasibly, within the context of the game, have given up. Which is sort of the only alternative that the game's story gives you. Like, I'm just thinking, this story would have been great as a short film. Of, like, dude wakes up in a weird hotel. Like, this scientist wakes up in a weird hotel. He, like, wanders around. He, like, tries to figure out what's going on. It seems like he's gonna get out, but things just get weirder. And then eventually it's revealed that this whole time he's been, essentially has been an application for a job. Like, that would be cool. That's a cool twist. It recontextualizes everything that happened before, because now I could go back, I could watch the movie a second time, and the second time I'm understanding now that the character all this time has been, like, trying to solve these puzzles, in pursuit of a particular goal. But I can't do that with a game. Like, first of all, there's no opportunity to play this game a second time. Playing the second time, the game a second time is boring, right? Because I've already solved all the puzzles. The fun part of the game is done. And secondly, there's this performance aspect of it. Like, I was that character. The character doesn't feel mysterious to me because I imbued the character with the sensation of experiencing the game, right? My experience of this hotel room was, what's going on? This is crazy. Like, how do I get out of here? I can't, like, undo that experience and turn it into something else. The way that you can with a movie where you say, like, oh, his whole that actor's performance gets recontextualized. I understand it from a different perspective now. It doesn't work the same way when you actually experience it. It's too, your own emotions are too caught up in it. Yeah, there was the 3 attempts point. There was the, like, yeah, so there was the point where, like, I had 3 attempts to do something, and I got it right, and I could have gotten it wrong. What would have happened if I'd gotten it wrong? Don't know. I seriously doubt that the game would have ended. But maybe it would have just, it would have done a, like, what was the Batman game? What was the Arkham game with Catwoman in it? Was that Arkham City? Arkham, I think it was the second Arkham game. Anyway, that had, like, you know, you get 90% of the way through the game, and then it is possible to sort of take an ending that is not what we might have once called the, like, canonical ending or the good ending, the true ending. Like, maybe it's possible to just at that one point fail the game. Yeah, let's do a Q&A. This is perfect. Let's we're gonna take a short break. If you have questions, put them in the chat, and we'll do a Q&A about this game or about whatever. We'll just keep talking about it. You know, clearly I have a lot to say. Yeah, I'll come back. I'm sure I'll just go on tangents, talk about all kinds of things, whatever I want to talk about. Let's do that. I'll be right back.